Reports from WrestleVotes News, a news source says that John Cena is in the plans for WrestleMania 39. Original thoughts were that with Vince McMahon out of the picture, it may be harder to get Cena involved, but WWE has teased numerous times a match between John Cena and Theory. Question for anybody listening: will we see John Cena versus Theory at WrestleMania 39? My thoughts on this. This, to me, adds all the clarity in the world to last night's confusing Monday Night Raw. Basically, Theory losing the Money in the Bank briefcase is because going forward, we are going to prepare for John Cena and Theory, and the briefcase has no place in that match. Theory doesn't need a briefcase to build to a match with John Cena, nor does he need this idea that he's teasing, Roman Reigns. I think they have clear plans now for where they're going with Roman. We've heard Triple H say this, that they have an idea of kind of where Roman goes and how his story ends, and I don't think it involves Theory. I don't think it involves a briefcase. And so I'm guessing that this is the confirmation that we've been talking about, that Money in the Bank is going to move back to WrestleMania. Which, with Money in the Bank moving back to WrestleMania, it feels like it could have got a little messy if Theory was still holding the briefcase around that WrestleMania time. He starts yelling, "I have 1 year from the time I won it," but yet we're trying to give out another Money in the Bank briefcase at WrestleMania. I think they're just, it's just avoiding confusion. But a win against someone like John Cena, because we assume that Theory would eventually go over John Cena, that he would give him the rub. And a win against John Cena, to me, is more important to Theory's career than a cash-in on Roman Reigns or even Seth Rollins. By some stretch of belief, Theory had cashed in on Roman Reigns at some point. We know it wasn't going to be a long title, because whoever holds the title coming off of Roman, it's not going to be a long, luxurious run. That title might bounce around a little bit when it comes off of Roman, just due to the fatigue of having one champion for so long. So I think that Theory going against Cena and getting the rub is far more important than any title run he could have had based on his Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, we got to remember, this is going to be Triple H's first WrestleMania. This is his first where he's in control, he calls the shots, and I think he's going to be looking to stick the dagger in a lot of people. Just by proximity, I think he's going to try to show Vince McMahon how this is his moment. I think he's going to try and show Tony Khan and AEW how you guys aren't on our level. I think he's going to pull out all of the stops. I think at WrestleMania, we are going to get The Rock versus Roman. I think we're going to get Cena versus Theory. I think we may get Stone Cold in some form or fashion. And so, he's out here teasing that he could do one more match. So if we get all these big names in Hollywood, I do think Triple H sees this as a moment to kind of stick a dagger in certain people who may not have believed in him, or people who are claiming to be competition. So that's I think that it's okay to overreact. I overreacted a little bit last night. I said, what the fuck? What are they doing? Why did Theory cash in on the United States title? Why did he lose? I get we overreacted, but coming back and sitting down and thinking about it, I think going forward, it paints a clearer picture of where we're trying to go inside of WWE in the next 6 months.